We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. We expect a good one out of this Diamond Dynasty match. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Kemp. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Matt Kemp.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good crowd on hand as the first pitch tonight is taken for ball one. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Martinez on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in, Joey Gallo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit in the air to left field. Gallo over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there for strike one.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the inning, second baseman.
A ball and no strikes.
Dozier.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. The 1-1 misses for the second ball. Looked like he got fooled on the speed there. 2-2. The 2-2. Hot shot to third. Alvarez is up with it, and there's one down now. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen. Strike one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he just misses with a curveball. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Back goes Kemp to the track, and he makes a nice catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Bass. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out. Standing in, Jay Buhner. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Hit down the third baseline. To his left, Gallo. And there are 2 away now. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side and right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. 1-1 the count to Chris Davis. Davis waits on the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So stepping in, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Popped him up. Bass shading to his right. And that retires the side. Into the box, Brian Dozier. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Gone to lead off the inning. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat.
Didi Gregorius.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving stop. The throw to first. He beat it out. Great effort, but that'll go into the books as a hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Runner goes for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. On a big curveball is in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone. So here's Matt Kemp now. He flied out leading off the ball game. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Harper will get there, and he puts it away. Here's J.D. Martinez as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, J.D.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is in off the plate. Outside, 3-0 now.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Tapper up the line. Alvarez has got it. And that's the first out. At the plate, Paul DeYoung. First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2. Good changeup with some depth.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Cruz is there. And that's the second out of the inning. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marco Estrada. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Now, he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And he chased it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Ready for another chance, Joey Gallo, as we begin the top of the 4th.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. 2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Number 0.
Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Jay Buhner. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez has a read on it. And that retires the side. Here's Brian Dozier now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Chopped weakly to the left. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bryce Harper. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And there's out number 2. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Hit hard to the right. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Lays off. 2-2 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right there.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Hit on the ground out to short. And as it turns out, the 2-out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pedro Alvarez. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Pedro Alvarez.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brian Dozier. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dozier has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop.
And the pitch.
Gregory.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Coming to the plate now, Rich Hill. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dozier ranging into shallow right. He's got it. Riding in once again, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Now here's the pitch. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Ball 2. Hit sharply on the ground. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Center fielder, number 28.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Chopper to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeYoung. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. He had a close play at first, but he's called. So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for two.
Center fielder, Matt Kemp.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Oh, and Kemp fails to connect there as this is cut on and missed for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. Cutter low. 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. He's outside for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And right into the shift. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Nelson Cruz.
Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Swing and a miss as he's just behind the breaking ball. The 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to Davis at first. It's a double. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marco Estrada, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. George Springer is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-0. Finds the zone. Strike 1. Back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. 0-1 count and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And there he goes towards second. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And there's his first base hit in this one. Springer is on his way home. He comes across to score. It's a 2-2 game. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. So a runner 90 feet away with nobody out. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. 0-1 the count. Comes set with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Dozier. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready for another shot now. Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Ready for another chance. Chris Davis. He started off.
Your attention, please. Now
Field shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bounce towards the second baseman. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he'll take. Nolan Ryan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Bass. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And he misses there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jay Buhner. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. Dozier is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now is Pedro Alvarez. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. At the plate, Brian Dozier, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Now at the plate, Deep Gregorius. Ryan into the windup. First pitch on the way. To short. DeYoung's got it. On to first, and this will remain. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Joey Gallo, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Joey Gallo.
And the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Missed with a slider. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision.
Gordon.
He's set and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now it's the plate.
All beyond. Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Cody Bellinger come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Too low. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Gordon at second. Martinez at first with no outs. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Back goes Kemp at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Justin Smoke will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and one out in the inning. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And the runner's coming home. Pitch taken for a strike. A tag for 1. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. The 1-1 home. It's strike 2 swinging.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And this one's in the dirt. Now a bluff to throw to first and fire back to second. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. Full count now. 3-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Here's Brian Dillon. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Gregorius is there, and he put. Sean Doolittle comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this. Time. Reese Hoskins is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now a changeup misses here to begin the 8th. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly by Davis. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So here's Matt Kemp now. He went down on strikes last time up. Darren O'Day gets the call as he'll pitch with
Darren O'Day.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Comes set and the 0-1. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Joey Gallo. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Fouled off. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Look to me like...
And we'll have to leave it.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
At the plate, Bryce Harper 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that's out number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Giancarlo Stanton. There was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
One out, nobody on. And right into the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Davis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Wood has a good reputation for a swing and a miss. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He was a double play victim last time around. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-1 to him now. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So here's the cleanup hitter, Bass. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. No outs. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 away. So stepping in, Jay Buhner. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Hard on the ground towards short. Right to Gordon. And that's the second out. In now is Pedro Alvarez. Javier Baez will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out, needing just a run to tie it here in the bottom of the 9th. Hit hard. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Shortstop, number 9.
So striding in, D. Gordon. First offering on its way. Hit in the air to left. Buhner giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Martinez.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
1-1 the count now. No offer on that one. 2 balls. Dylan Betances takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. Here's the pitch. And here's the first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches and some big...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. Striding in, Brian Dozier. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Dribbled up the line. High pop-up. Hand is there for it. 1 down. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over the first. Dozier with a great stop. Safe. Almost a remarkable play, but now the potential lead run. Ryan Zimmerman will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Roberto Ozuna enters to make an appearance. Jim Edmonds will get the call. Here is Hill. Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 6-5 ball game. So here's Matt Kemp now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away. Edmonds over at second. Kemp is over at first with 1 away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Into the box, Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch in the dirt, and now let's see. And it's too late as he's in there. So now 2 men in scoring position. High in the air out to center field. Martinez has a read on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the... Roberto Ozuna takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Mike Moustakas will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. The 0-2 home. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Osuna is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in once again. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
3-0 to him now. A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Ready once again. He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. Harper is off first with 2 away. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Chris Davis would be next. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Nope. Down low. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Dribbled to the right side. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit high and deep, carrying towards the corner. And it, in fact, lands in the corner. Foul. Once again, a 3-2. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Kemp. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner will score from second. And they're going to walk off here with a 7-6 victory. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
For the visitors, pick run, 8 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball between the Avengers and the Aliens. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
South Korea. Center fielder, Mike Trout.
From the stretch. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Hit on the ground out to short. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Now at the plate, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. No balls and one strike. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees.
Nope,
and it's
that's
1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance, it's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. DeYoung over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Beltre. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the... So striding in, Brian Dozier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike two swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is taken for ball two. 2-2 pitch just missed. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. Takes this the other way to right. And Vlad won't catch up. It's a base hit. Ready now, Bryce Harper. He's set and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. In the dirt, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Riding into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. And their runners at the corners now. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
From a hitter's perspective, you knocked the donut off your bat knowing two things. This pitcher is...
And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Dozier, the runner at third. Harper is at second with nobody out. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number one.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. This one's down to third. Fielded by Beltre. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Joe Morgan. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Digging in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number two. No score here as we play inning number two. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Harper is over to his right as he puts this one ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider that's inside. 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Joey Gallo.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 is laid off for ball two. The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Standing in, J.D. Martinez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-0 is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Gallo leads off second with nobody out. 2-1 the count. 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Count remains 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. Guerrero sprinting after it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carlos Carrasco. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-0. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Guerrero moving in. Uh-oh, he whips on it. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. Here's Brian Dozier now. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Men on third with 2 down. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning in 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. Bryce Harper would be next. Skied into straightaway right. Guerrero is in pursuit. He gets there to make the play, and that. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Don Sutton. 9-1-2 due up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Martinez. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Popped him up. Sanchez shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Vladimir Guerrero. He reached on a single in his first try. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jeff Bagwell. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ground ball sent back up the middle. DeYoung's got it, and an underhanded throw. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Hard around first is Harper racing for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. From the stretch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Comes set. Now the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Trout on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he misses with it. 1-1. Harper on third with 2 out. High in the air down the right field line. And Vlad won't get there. This is a foul ball. Back to the fastball, but it's upstairs. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Right there is a temptation pitch.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a sinker too far in here. He lost him on ball 4. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss. Got him with the screw. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
And the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Riding in once again, Joe Morgan. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. DeYoung gathers it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Ready for another chance. Mike Piazza so far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's a high pop-up. Davis waits on it. And that ends the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout. There's one away. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. The 1-0. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Carrasco. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. At the plate, Troy Tulowitzki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play. One away. So here now's the pitcher, Don Sutton. He popped out in his first trip. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Trout. He went deep last time up.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
Ground ball left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brian Dozier. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Back goes Trout. Still going back. Into the pool area and gone. Ready for another shot now. Bryce Harper. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a screwball misses here, and we're even at 1-1. The 1-1. He pulls this one into right. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Missed with a breaking ball. Now the 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Harper stands at second with no outs. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the 2nd time in the inning. Another home run. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Here's Joey Gallo now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-0 delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And he is in there. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Yanked fouled off to the right. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Guerrero coming in. He can't get there as it falls in. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Ready for another chance? Carlos Carrasco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Justin Smoke will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 2-1 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And that's through into center field, base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And he's in safely at third as 2 runs come across to score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching, Nolan Ryan.
Leading off the inning, Bryce Harper. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Stanton on the run. He's there and records the first out. Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero. He singled his last time up. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Gallo has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready once again, Jeff Bagwell. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Popped high in the air. Gallo over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Dozier. Dylan Betances. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Betances is ready. 2-2 on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. And there's 1 down now. And now Bryce Harper. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 1 out, nobody on. Nope. 3-0.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
Top back to the mound. Can they turn it? There's 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Now here's a shot out to right center field. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. Stanton rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe. And it's now a 6-run lead. Roberto Ozuna. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Ozuna is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys, I think.
Got him looking, and that. Striding in once again, Adrian Beltre. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Changeup stays outside and it's behind 2-0. The 2-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Is taken, ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. But no chance to recover. Beltre is on at first after the strikeout. Now at the plate, Joe Morgan. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Sanchez over to his right. 1 out. Now batting, Mike Piazza, and that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. Harper is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's set, and the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Curveball that time, not even close.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Next, it'll be the Jorge Posada will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and that retires the side. Andrew Miller gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt hit.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So striding in, J.D. Martinez. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. High pop-up. Bagwell is calling for it. 2 down. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Center fielder, Mike Trout.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Harper is there, and they go down in a hurry. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. George Springer is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Morgan calls for it. 1 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. And there to take it in is Guerrero, and that's out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. It was a walk in his last trip. On the ground to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Too high, and it's 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from you. You're cruising. First 2 outs are super quick. Little single happens, and now you're down 3-0 with the chance of maybe a little 2-out lightning happen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 1-1. There's a fastball that misses.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a slider swung on and missed in the... Karen O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Joey Votto is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning. Stepping in, Adrian Beltre. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Drilled on the ground to short. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. Now to the plate, Joe Morgan, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sean Doolittle takes the ball. Now an inning up. Brandon Phillips will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Now in the box, Mike Piazza. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. High pop-up. Under it now is Davis to put it away for the first out. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Roberto Ozuna answers the call from ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded weakly to the left. On to first, and Tulowitzki grounds out here, 2 away. Ready now. Aaron Judge will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ozuna stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a 2-throw in time, and the ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance.